this bad. This is really bad. I got shocked. I am not a mechanic. I thought I at least was with this bus. Now I really don't believe that anymore. Hello everybody. We are in a new location today. My boss has been kind enough to let me use his shop. Excuse my voice crack there. I have access to all of this man's tools and he's not gonna regret it. I was gonna make a joke about that, but no, he is the kindest man on earth. He's giving me access to everything in here and I could not be more excited. All right, so today's plan is very simple. Actually, not at all. We're gonna get the bus running again, like in proper order. Because right now, she sounds like garbage. She sounds awful. It's terrible. Driving here, I was just holding my breath the entire time. So first thing we're gonna do is we're going to change the oil. I have right here the oil that the bus uses. I believe the W stands for weight, which is like viscosity, so it's how much it flows. There's a chart in my bus manual that shows all the different kinds of oil that I need to use for the different climates. For the climate that I'm in right now, southern Mississippi, I use 20 weight 50. I will continue to use that until I hit the road. I'm gonna show you why we're doing an oil change right now. So here is my filler cap, and there's something a little special in here. That. Some of you might have this in your fridge at home. This is called mayonnaise. It is a gunky form of water and oil. Water's not supposed to be in the engine. I'll just tell you that straight up right now. Water's not supposed to be in the engine. I've been seeing this for a while now. This is bad. This is really bad. And I have not properly changed the oil in the bus in, I don't even want to say how long. It's been so long. It's so bad. I'm also going to change the oil filter. I've also got a clean pan right here. I'm going to go through the oil whenever it comes out, and I'm just going to check for metal shavings and anything that could possibly be in there, because it's been like over a year. I'm sorry. We have the oil filter right here. I have been told that you should actually take the oil filter out first, which I've never really done before. That is loose. Lefty, loosey-goosey. So how I like to handle draining oil is I'll break the bolt loose first, and then I twist it off by hand, and I push up on it, and at the last possible second, I will remove my finger in the bolt. Let's see if I can pull it off here, because I don't have much hand clearance. Come on, there we go. Not as clean as I'd have liked it to be, but that's why we wear gloves. There is a magnet built into the oil drain plug, and I'm not seeing any metal shavings on it, which makes me very happy. I will be going through the oil just to make sure, but I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. I'm actually really happy with this. And I actually forgot about this. There's one more thing that needs to be pulled out. I don't know if this is for any other engines, but at least my engine here, it's like an oil sifter, but I need to pull that out and clean that as well, so I'm gonna go ahead. If there's gonna be any like big things of gunk, it'll be there. There's no trick to keep your hands clean for this one. This is kind of just like, oh, well, you're screwed. Definitely a little hot, so I'm gonna put it down fast. Oil is drained. Done. So here's the oil, and here I have a magnet. I'm going to kind of hover it over here and see if I can pick up anything. As you can see, it's pretty clear. There's no shininess to it, which I'm very happy about. If you look over here at the filter, that stuff should just wipe off. Yeah, that wasn't magnetic. This makes me a very happy boy. I was very nervous about changing this stuff out because I didn't know how bad it was, and I am the kind of person who avoids things when they get scary. I get scared whenever things I think are scary, and then I build them up in my head to be worse and worse and worse, and then I never end up doing them. That's the kind of person I am, and so I'm trying to break down those walls, and changing the oil in my car seems like such a small thing, but it's been so long because I haven't been able to afford oil. I mean, that's That's kind of the best. I haven't been able to afford like a big thing of oil in a while. I've just been able to top it off with the little canisters. That's why I have so many of them laying around, is because I've just picked one up and then one up and one up. I could spare like $8 every so often just to be able to top it off. I've never done the full oil change in about a year. So yeah, we're getting in here though. So let us continue. So we're over here at the parts cleaner right now. This has just got some fluid in it that helps get rid of oil. This is another one of those big machines that I wouldn't be able to use if it weren't for my boss. So thanks again, Steve. I appreciate you. We have ourselves the little oil strainer cap right here, the actual oil strainer itself, nice and cleaned up. I do want to hit that stuff with a brush, all those little black spots, but overall a lot cleaner. This is a little paper gasket, and there's another one that did not come out. Important thing here, I am missing a gasket, and you're gonna find it. All right, you ready? Here we go. Right where that oil cooler is, there should be something in there. Let's see. Oh, I felt it. I felt it. Yeah, there she is. Whew. Hi. But yeah, that guy was hiding. Let me tell you why that's important. If you have two of these guys stacked up on each other, you're no longer sealing on a surface. You are sealing on another sealant, which is now sealing on a surface. And oil can get in between these guys and pee everywhere. So make sure you take off all your gaskets. Doesn't matter what kind of car you have. Just make sure you take off all of your gaskets, because one day this guy will slip by you and now you're buying a whole nother thing of oil. All right, we have our new gasket kit right here. Come on, there we are. So go ahead, I'm gonna get up under there and put that in. Oh, nope, you don't go in the trash. All right, no more mayo. Woo! Whenever I'm filling up the oil, I like to add in a little bit and then check everywhere that it could possibly leak and see if it leaked, because I have made the mistake of not tightening things underneath before. Used an entire can of oil and came out to see, oh my goodness, she's peed everywhere. I've got the oil filter hand tight. If you're the kind of monster who tightens that sucker with a wrench, I don't like you. As soon as you tighten something a little too much, it won't tighten anymore. That sucker will feel hand tight and you can't get it any tighter. Nothing on the oil filter. Nothing on the oil drain plug there. It is looking a little oily, even though we just sprayed it down with brake cleaner. I might have to take this off and put it back on again. I have determined that it is good. We are going to put the rest of the oil in and then give her a run and see how she sounds. Right in between those two lines. Beautifully done. All right, check it off the list. Ba-bang, done. So this is how I get to the spark plugs. Have that lovely lid right there. Tools I have with me here. I've got my spark plug socket. I guess we start with number one. There's number one, there's number two, number three, and number four right there. And go ahead, before actually we touch any electrical, always disconnect your negative cable, because you do not want to get yourself shocked. That sucks. All right, so I've done the first spark plug. She's good. Now we're gonna do number two together. Again, I'm recording this again. So, are you with me here? I will check. Yes, I am recording. Hello, stay on. Okay, so spark plug number two. I've done it on my own now. I can 100% tell you what needs to be done. Okay, so disconnect battery. I think we've been over that. We're gonna go to number two, right here. You pull it off, What in the? That's being a pain. There we are. You pull that off. There is a spark plug in there somewhere. You can see the little shiny. That's not it. I don't know where it's at. Okay. We feel around in the dark with this guy, and I'm gonna go get an extension real quick. Stay there. Okay. I'm gonna reach in here. I'm gonna feel around in the dark. That's a lot of being a mechanic, is feeling around in the dark. Trying to just understand what you're touching. Get me there, get me there. I'm on it! Nice! Okay, come here. I've got it on there. Now I just need to break it loose. Let me see if I can place you. I'm gonna set you on top of the engine. You're going down into the depths, young one. My young Padawan. Get in there. You might be able to see me now. Hi. We twist by hand. Okay, spark plug out. This one is also really bad. You can see how black that is. That is just, gosh, they're terrible. I'm gonna go through a little special. This is where it's super important to feel it, to make sure you're getting it in the right threads in the right way, because you can't see a diddly squat. Okay, it's on. It is on. Awesome. And I believe it's tight. Okay, it's hand tight. Do an extra quarter turn. That's more like eighth of a turn. That's fine. We're gonna blow this out. Nicely done, nicely done. Okay, that's 2 done. All right, that's halfway done. I'm gonna go ahead and just do number 4 on my own, and then I will bring you guys back when I get 3 out, because that one's gonna be bad. Here is cylinder number 4. I wanted to show you guys this real quick because this isn't as bad. You can see the top there is actually not covered in black soot. Compared right here, this one is looking a lot more healthy. This is what a used spark plug should look like. The one on the left here is just not it. That's ridiculous. Okay, so now I'm interested. It looks like the right side is having problems. The left side's not. Even though this side has fire shooting out of the carb that way. I just went ahead and replaced all the spark plugs. I just did number 3 off camera as well. Because I was confused, and I'm gonna have to do a little bit of research and see what the deal is with that. We're just gonna go ahead, start her up, and see how she sounds. That backfire. Okay. Coil. Right here. That's the coil, but on the distributor right here, I'm gonna just keep pulling around and seeing what comes off. See what sounds different. Okay, so pull 4, pull 3. I got shocked. That hurt. Whew. Even with gloves on, I got shocked. I haven't really learned anything through all of this. I feel even more confused now because the side that I assumed was the problem doesn't seem like the problem anymore, at least pulling the spark plugs. I am not a mechanic. I thought I at least was with this bus, but now I really don't believe that anymore.